Going to get started with general session and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner O'Grady.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would burn.
Oh my God, he is the color of your cup.
We're going to start this morning with the county engineer, Cornell.
Resolution 536-19, resolution awarding contract and improving contract bond to Shelley and Sands for the Borough Road 1.66 over Plum Road North project in Jackson Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $422,206.50.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
My name is Cornell Robertson, County Engineer for everyone in Franklin County. Commissioners, I'd also like to introduce Simone Burley. Simone is a new team member at the Engineer's Office. She will be in charge of diversity and inclusion.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thrilled to have her on board. That's such an
Great.
important role to fill.
It is.
And it's unique, certainly for our office, but I think unique for county engineers all across the state. This may be the first position of that nature, so we're very excited and looking forward to all that Simone will bring with her enthusiasm and knowledge. So thank you for allowing us to make that introduction.
Absolutely. Welcome, Simone. Thank you.
Commissioners, this resolution is for a capital improvement project in the southwest part of the county in Jackson Township. It's along Boar Road, south of 665. Bridge replacement, and we had a competitive bid on July 2nd. We had 4 contractors put in for that, and Shelley and Sands had the lowest and best bid.
Great. There's no questions. I'm going to approve of resolution 536-19.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 536-19 has been adopted.
Thank you very much, and if I could take one more minute of your time, I'd like to give an update on the Franklin County Transportation Improvement District. With your all's help, you approved that on March 12th of 2019. We were able to move quickly. The board, working with MORPC and staff members, put applications in with ODOT Jobs and Commerce, and the application for Allen Creek Drive and Roar was approved for $200,000. So we're very excited for the opportunity and have a lot of enthusiasm and excitement for all that we can accomplish with that TID.
So there's 5 members of the TID,
Yes.
and they
Yes.
are,
Yes, we have 5 voting members, and currently 1 seat has been resigned by Rob Priestus, who was with Gahanna, but he moved to the city of Columbus, and with his new role, he will not be able to put the time in to the TID board. So currently we have Alex Barris from Franklin County Development, Economic Planning Development Department. We also have Eric Janis representing the county commissioners, and myself. And then we also have Zach Woodruff from Whitehall. And we're working to fill that 5th voting seat, and we have some ideas which we'll present to you all for consideration here in the very near future.
And MORPC staffing and providing that
Yes.
expertise.
Yes, they've been excellent to work with, and I think the partnership, the team that we have there is very efficient. We're all working well together, and like I say, we have a lot of enthusiasm and excitement that's just really taken us far, I think.
great. Well, those are good members. And Zach Woodruff from Whitehall does a good job. That's great. Good.
Yes, so
Very good.
thank you.
Thank you. The Sheriff's Office.
Resolution 537-19, resolution authorizing a transfer of appropriations and a purchase order for the return of prisoners.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dave Masterson, Director of Administrative Services for Sheriff Dallas Baldwin. This resolution authorizes a transfer of appropriations and approval of a purchase order to cover the necessary expenses incurred in the pursuit and transportation of prisoners. The appropriations cover the expenses for transporting 41 prisoners during April, 32 in May, and 39 in June. The itemized monthly reports have been submitted and approved by the sheriff, and with no questions, we ask approval of this resolution.
If there's no questions, move approval of 53719.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 53719 has been adopted.
Thank
you.
you.
Season over?
Season's over.
Thank God.
First season, now it's tryout season.
Tryouts and then fall ball. I get you. Never ends.
Oh, yeah.
No more hot, sweaty softball season. I'm happy about it. All right.
The auditor.
Resolution 53819, resolution authorizing a 4-month contract with John G. Clemenshaw Incorporated for a performance audit of the 2017 sexennial reappraisal in the amount of $50,000.
Good morning, President Brown, Commissioner O'Grady. It is a pleasure to be back, discuss resolution number 0538-19. Would like to introduce with me is Ashley Brown. She's interning in our office. She's an OSU student and has been doing an outstanding job. So I wanted to give her the opportunity to be here and see county government in action.
Awesome. What are you studying, Ashley?
Thank you to have me. Thank you.
What are you studying?
What are you studying?
Oh, sorry. Political science, pre-law with minors in media and philosophy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Ashley didn't know she was actually going to sit here. She just heard we wanted her to come up.
But I'm happy to be here.
Well, welcome, and that's great that you're here.
Great.
The resolution is regards to our office's desire to continue to be transparent and do our due diligence. It's regarding what we're calling a performance audit based on the work that was done by Tyler Technologies during our 6-year reappraisal process. We've heard a lot of questions of people looking about neighborhood delineation, other questions, and so looking for additional best practices, making sure it's up to our standards as we prepare for the next 6-year appraisal process. So we ask for your approval.
I think it makes good sense to do it, so thank you.
Thank you.
And that.
Great. If there's no further questions, we'll move approval of 53819.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 53819 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution 53919, review of the petition to annex 8.6 acres from Plain Township to the City of Columbus, case annex 1719.
Good morning, Commissioners, Administration. Jenny Snap, Assistant Director, Economic Development and Planning. This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 1 annexation petition of 8.6 acres from Plain Township to the City of Columbus. The area to be annexed includes property located at 5130 Warner Road, 5150 Warner Road, 5180 Warner Road, and a parcel with no address at Warner Road. All of those parcels are north of Warner, west of Hamilton Road, south of Central College Road, and east of Alry Road. Petition was filed by agent and attorney Eric Zartman of Underhill and Hodge on behalf of the property owners Patsy Parker, 5130 Warner LLC, and Judith DeCenzo. And please note, David Hodge of Underhill and Hodge is in attendance should you have any questions. 75% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with the City of Columbus, and the applicant has provided a copy of the annexation agreement between Plain Township and the City of Columbus. Petition meets all statutory requirements outlined in Section 709.022 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
Great. All right, well, if there's no questions, I assume everything's, it meets some statutory requirements.
Right.
Does Mr. Zartman's here?
No, it's David Hodge is here on behalf of Underhill and Hodge.
Oh, hi, how are you? Do you have anything you need to add, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
This is to facilitate some development. We've been working with the City of Columbus Planning Division on precisely what that development's going to be. This is a mixed-use area that includes commercial, multifamily, and single-family residential. We are actively working on the rezoning of the property for multifamily residential on the property.
But it meets all requirements, so
Yeah.
we really
Gotcha.
don't have much discretion
I
here
just-
anyway, so.
Just due to the fact that it was multiple
Yeah,
plots, I just
sure.
thought I'd inquire, but yeah, no, there's no question.
We believe it meets the statutory requirements.
Gotcha.
Great.
All right, well then, if there's no other questions, I'll move approval of 53919, 19, sorry, 53919.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 53919 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks for being
Thanks.
here. Child support.
Resolution 54019, resolution authorizing a participation agreement to obtain location information through APRIS Corporation in the amount of $1,040.
Good morning, Commissioners. Susan Brown, Director representing the Franklin County Child Support Enforcement Agency. This morning, I ask your consideration in approving this resolution authorizing the agency to enter into a participation agreement by and between the County Commissioners Association of Ohio, the county CSEAs, the Ohio CSEA Directors Association, and APRIS Incorporated, beginning July 1st, 2019, and running through June 30th, 2020, in an amount not to exceed $1,040. This service agreement provides the CSEA with access to Justice Exchange licenses, which provide location services through prison data for incarcerated parents. These services were competitively bid by the CCAO, and the agreement utilizes a joint purchasing program, which allows local agencies to take advantage of statewide negotiated pricing. The Ohio CSEA Directors Association will be responsible for the administration of the agreement. Pending any questions, I ask this resolution be approved.
There's no questions. I'll move approval of Resolution 54019.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54019 has been adopted. Resolution 54119, resolution authorizing a consultant contract with Linda Norris M.A. for professional mediation services in the amount of $40,000.
This second resolution for your consideration is a consultant contract between the CSEA and Linda Norris, a certified mediator. The CSEA is a recipient of a federal grant with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families called Access and Visitation. The grant allows the CSEA to use federal funds to provide supervised visitation, safe exchange, co-parenting classes, and/or parenting time mediation. The CSEA currently provides mediation for parents who wish to establish an agreed parenting time and child support order at the same time or any time thereafter the child support order is established. Linda Norris was named as the existing contract mediator, and she will continue to provide these services both at the CSEA and at her private office through June of 2020. Pending any questions, I ask this resolution be approved.
If there's no questions, move approval of 54119.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54119 has been adopted. Resolution 54219, resolution authorizing a 4D contract between Franklin County Child Support Enforcement Agency and Franklin County Clerk of Courts in the amount of $186,043.62.
Our next resolution, Commissioners, for your consideration is our annual interagency agreement between the CSEA and Franklin County Clerk of Courts, not to exceed $186,043.62, which is approximately $26,000 less than last year. This 4D contract with the Clerk of Courts provides the CSEA with services including the filing of all cases, motions, investigations, wage assignments, and maintaining the official documents for the court. The Clerk of Courts will also be responsible for service of process for a CSEA case and will issue by certified mail, regular mail, or personal service a copy of all pleadings, motions, income withholdings, or court orders on behalf of the CSEA. A unit of service is defined as a 4D initiated court docket entry, and a unit of service is valued at $2.49. Pending any questions, I ask this resolution be approved.
Familiar.
Yes.
With no questions, move approval of 54219.
Second.
Moved and second in voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54219 has been adopted. Resolution 54319, resolution authorizing Franklin County Child Support Enforcement Agency to enter into a research agreement with MDRC for the evaluation of the Families Forward demonstration.
Our last resolution is a research data sharing agreement between the CSEA and the social research firm of MDRC. The CSEA is conducting the Families Forward demonstration, or FFD, which seeks to evaluate employment-focused programs integrated into child support systems and designed to improve earning outcomes for non-custodial parents. MDRC will be evaluating this demonstration and has requested identifiers including the child support order, case, payment, arrears, and service records, occupational skills training, employment preparation, and job referrals data in connection with the FFD project. This data sharing agreement is necessary for the purpose of evaluating the effectiveness of the FFD services. MDRC will use appropriate safeguards to ensure privacy of all records disclosed and will restrict access to any personally identifiable information for the limited purposes of the FFD study. Pending any questions, I ask the resolution be approved.
If there's no questions, I'll move approval of 54319.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54319 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Justice Policy and Programs.
Resolution 54419, resolution authorizing a professional service contract with Joey Green for peer support services through the FY19 Franklin County Public Health Reallocation Grant in the amount of $10,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Michael Daniels, Director of the Office of Justice Policy and Programs. Commissioners, the first resolution for your consideration is a contract with Joey Green for peer support services. Mr. Green does an awful lot in the work in the field of reentry. He works for the Columbus Urban League's Choose to Change program. He works with us on First Step Franklin County. And as we stand up our increased medically assisted treatment and expand our award-winning Pathways program to now service men in the jail, bringing on male peer support specialists is important. So we'd like for Joey to be the inaugural one of those, and you'll see additional contracts coming forward for additional peer support specialists.
That's great.
All right. If there's no comments or questions, move approval of 54419.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54419 has been adopted. Resolution 54519, resolution authorizing a contract between the Franklin County Board of Commissioners and the Columbus Urban League to provide wraparound reentry services for justice-involved individuals under the FY18 Targeted Community Alternatives to Prison TCAP grant program in the amount of $163,997.
Commissioners, this contract is with the Columbus Urban League to continue their Choose for Change program, which allows folks who are re-entering into the community to not only receive their workforce development and other services, but also to continue to participate in programming that helps to change their criminogenic thinking and reintegrate them back into the community. This has been previously funded by the City of Columbus for a few years. We're picking up the funding for this year and then working with the Urban League moving forward to have this be part of their general revenue.
All right. If there's no questions, I'll move approval of 54519.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54519 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
Public Facilities Management.
Resolution 54619, resolution authorizing execution of a parking rental agreement with OSERS Broad Street LLC for leased parking spaces in support of the operation of county agencies located at Memorial Hall in the amount of $46,800.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darla Reardon, Director, Public Facilities Management. This resolution renews our parking rental agreement for spaces in a parking garage adjacent to Memorial Hall. Rental of the spaces ensures we have adequate parking for building residents and visitors utilizing the services of county agencies in Memorial Hall, located at 280 East Broad Street. No increase in the rental charge is requested in the renewal of this agreement of 1 additional year. Pending any questions, we request your approval of this resolution.
If there's no questions, move approval of 54619.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54619 has been adopted. Resolution 54719, resolution authorizing a contract with Goodwill Industries of Central Ohio Incorporated for providing housekeeping services at designated Franklin County facilities in the amount of $2,161,619.98.
This second resolution authorizes a contract with Goodwill Industries of Central Ohio, Inc. to provide housekeeping services at 10 Franklin County facilities. The term of the contract is 3 years and allows for 2 optional 1-year extension periods. These services are being procured in accordance with Ohio's Community Rehabilitation Program, the CRP. Margie Pizzuti, President and CEO of Goodwill Industries of Central Ohio, Inc., will provide additional comment on this resolution. Then, pending any questions, we request your approval of this contract.
Good morning.
Good morning. President Brown and Commissioner O'Grady, thank you for the opportunity to consider this contract. We are proud and privileged to partner with the county for our custodial services. Many folks don't know that we have custodial and unarmed security businesses throughout the county. In fact, about $7.5 million in contracts. This contract today represents an important milestone for us and our relationship. And in the spirit, as I always say, it takes a village. I have our Director of Contract Services, Marcy Racky, wave out there, and William Lewis, who is our General Manager, who oversees with 5 area managers 67 buildings in Franklin County. So we are proud of what we do. We are proud because in this contract and all of our custodial contracts, 70% of the individuals who work on those contracts have a documented disability.
Mm-hmm.
And so not only are we providing a hand up to individuals, we also have a commitment because we hire mostly full-time individuals. We provide extensive training. We provide full-time benefits, and therefore our turnover rate is 13.7% versus an industry average of 75%. And we're placing those individuals on a pathway to a career. 41 individuals last year were promoted within custodial services, so we just don't talk the talk, we walk the walk. So there is an intersection between the work that we do on these contracts and our workforce development and economic mobility initiative for this population of individuals. We also deliver on the promise of our service, and so we've had many, many contracts for 15, 20, 25 years. And I think we deliver on that promise because of what I just said, the lack of turnover, the commitment to constant and regular evaluation and audits of our clients. We get an average of 95% out of 100. We always want to get 100 in terms of those audit reviews of the work that we're doing. So thank you for this consideration. We, again, are really pleased to be a partner with you.
Thank you, Margie. And Margie, I know you're working in other government buildings throughout the community, other state facilities, city facilities. Your team have been doing this for many, many years. Any issues that have come up that have caused anybody to stop using the services that we should be aware of? I can't imagine that we've had any in Franklin County, and people in this community have embraced Goodwill because of the great service. And we know that in our community we do better when everybody's thriving and doing well. So I want to put people at ease that we know this community thrives when everybody's involved.
Thank you. You're absolutely correct. And part of what this does, in the spirit of moving individuals into the community that have disabilities, that whole notion of inclusion and raising the bar on that is really important to us. And so having individuals with those disabilities interacting every day in buildings, both county buildings, Ohio State University, we have $2.5 million in contracts. We clean Thompson Library, and you talk about a crazy place to be interacting and the activity there. It's a gift to have individuals engaged and involved and participating in the community, and that's what we're all about. And so we're encouraged and gratified that the community more and more is embracing individuals that may be differently abled.
And it's important that everybody be engaged. It gives everybody the strength to do better when we're all engaged.
Right.
So thank you.
And I appreciate that, and we all know that we want to co-create a community where every individual has an opportunity to thrive.
Yeah.
And so thank you for doing your part to make that happen.
Great.
So Margie, with a growing family, we spend, I seem to be stopping at one of your drop-off locations on a regular basis.
Thank you.
I spend a lot of time at the one on Riverside Drive all the time. It's right around the corner from the house. And they do a great job.
Thanks.
But as an office holder, elected official in Franklin County, who has for more than, I guess, 18 years now, as an elected official, had the ability to contract for cleaning services. First as the clerk of courts, and now as a county commissioner. It's a great day that we are now contracting with Goodwill. I've contracted with a lot of cleaning services over the years here in Franklin County. Some good, some bad, frankly. But it's good. It's very good to be finally contracting with Goodwill Industries to do this work.
Thank you.
Very proud.
Thank you.
Thank you. So if there's no further comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 54719.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54719 has been adopted. Resolution 54819, resolution authorizing recycling of information technology equipment declared obsolete by the Franklin County Automatic Data Processing Board.
Monthly, this agency is asked by the Data Processing Board to assist with the disposal of obsolete surplus IT equipment. We do so in a manner consistent with this board's commitment to promote sustainable principles in our policy, decisions, and programs. Pending any questions, we request your approval to dispose of this e-waste.
Move approval of 54819.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54819 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Purchasing.
Resolution 54919, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $934,032.50.
Good morning, Commissioners. Megan Perry Balanier, Interim Director of the Purchasing Department. This resolution seeks approval of 88 purchase orders for which the County Auditor has pre-certified available funding. The resolution includes 22 eligible POs totaling approximately $218,000. These are POs for goods and services that have a higher likelihood of participation by small and emerging business enterprises. Of these POs, 11 were awarded to SEBEs totaling $131,825.60, which is 50% of the eligible PO volume and 60% of the eligible PO dollar value. Pending any questions, I recommend their approval.
Move approval of Resolution 54919.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 54919 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Board of Commissioners.
Resolution 55019, resolution reappointing members to the Workforce Development Board pursuant to the requirements of the Workforce Investment and Opportunity Act of 2015.
Good morning, Commissioners. Eric Janis, Deputy Administrator. These four members are contributing and members in good standing. Two of the four are joint appointments with the City of Columbus. Pending any questions, would recommend these reappointments.
If there's no questions, move approval of 55019.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Brown.
Yes.
Resolution 55019 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners. Good luck to all the Pelotonia riders out there this week.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck to you, too.
Any journalization?
None at this time.
We are adjourned.